This site is designed to be a sharing hub of resources specifically designed for New Zealand physics teachers and the realignment of the new standards. Setting up an account is easy. Simply click Login. This will take you to a new page. You'll have to scroll down and click Create a New Account. There's a set of fields that you'll need to fill out. Simply fill these fields out and click Create My New Account. You'll then be sent an email. You'll need to click the link that is in the email just to verify that you are who you are. You'll now be able to log in simply by clicking Login. This will take you back to the NCEA Physics Teachers Moodle site. Once you have gone through the contribution site enrollment process by clicking the following link on the contribution page and then selecting particular resource you'd like to upload, e.g. mechanics, watching the video or reading the instructions and uploading a file, you'll then receive an email enrolling you in the entire site. Once you receive the enrollment email confirmation, by simply clicking Static Files, you'll see a menu. Now this is a menu of all of the different interactive schemes available on the site. For example, Year 12 Motion. When we look at the Year 12 linear motion scheme, we see a few things. We see at the top that there is a navigation bar to every other scheme on the site. Okay, not just for Year 12, if we come over Year 13, they're all in a nice bar. If you go into a Year 13 one, this says Year 12. Okay, as we scroll down a little bit, you'll see that the scheme is split up into two columns. Okay, into the student learning outcome, ideas of what you could have in the lesson, do nows, PowerPoints, homework sheets, worksheets, media, experiments, and so on. If we come down a little bit, say to student learning outcome number 4, we click on it, we'll notice that things change colour. Okay, here is a worksheet. Now if you mouse over, this is the power of these schemes, that when you mouse over things you can get a lot more information. It's really neat that you can put a small amount of words on the scheme itself, but you can get an enormous amount of words just when you mouse over. Now it is not just text that you get when you mouse over. On videos and animations you can put a photo in there as well, so you get a really good idea that this is a video that is 6 minutes long and it's worth 3.5 stars with some commentary aligned to that. Now if we come up a little bit further, you'll notice that it says edit this page, and another powerful feature of these schemes is that all these schemes are fully editable by you. As this is a share site, I'd encourage you to constructively add to these schemes. Now if we scroll down a little bit, you'll see that there's the scheme. Now it's a little bit squished. Okay, so what we do is we just hit this enlarge button, and that will cause the scheme to open in another window. Probably one of the first things you notice about this enlarged scheme is this HTML editor up here at the top. Okay, the scheme now acts like a Word document. If we scroll down, say for do nows, say for this one here, explain the difference between a vector quantity and a scalar. Say I wanted to add in a do now. Say I wanted to have a bullet point. I will come up here to bullet points just like you would in Word and put bullet point. And then I'll say vector and scalars. Okay, and it's under the do nows one. Okay, say I had a really good do now I've just made up. I'm actually going to use one by Terry DeVere. I come up here and it says link. Okay, now say this was a web page or a YouTube clip. I could simply copy in the URL. Okay, but at the moment I haven't actually uploaded anything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click Browse. By clicking Browse, I now enter, as the schemes of mechanics, I enter the mechanics folder structure. Now you'll notice in the folder structure is motion, forces, and energy. Each of these is a different scheme, and the same holds for every other main topic across the entire site. So this one is in motion, so I'm going to enter in motion. And you'll notice under motion is a set of folders. The top one says don't edit, so don't ever go into that one. The next one says do nows, then there's experiment, homework, media. Whatever you're uploading, can you please ensure it goes into the right folder. It'll make the site a lot easier and cleaner to work with. Okay, we're going into do nows. Okay, so we're going to do nows, and currently there's nothing there, so what we're going to do is we're going to click Browse. Now I think it was number 33 that we're going to upload. Number 33, just any file relative to whatever you're uploading. Click OK, and I simply click Upload. The file now appears up here. If there's a range of files, you'll be able to select from a range of files. Since there's only one, I just click the one that I want, You'll notice that the URL box is now full up with an internet address. This is standard for any sort of file you put on the internet. You'll notice that this title box is empty. Now the title box is really powerful. This is where you type in any of the text that you want. When you mouse over, earlier we saw that when you moused over some text over here, that it changed and some other text came above it. Now the text that goes above it is what's here in this title. Okay. Here it says target. We should always change target to new window. This just allows when somebody clicks a file that it opens up in a new window or a new tab. Okay, very useful. And then we click OK. We now have essentially uploaded a new PowerPoint onto the system, and we can see that the link works because it has changed color. Essentially we come up here and we exit this large screen editor, and we can see that the small screen editor is still there. We can check that those changes have occurred on the small screen editor, although they're all it's guaranteed that they have. Now nothing's going to happen until we scroll down to the very bottom and click Save and Display. Okay, say you've made a big mistake, say somehow you've accidentally deleted something or something's gone drastically wrong, simply come down here and click Cancel, or just exit your browser and nothing will be saved. You have to click Save and Display in order for anything to have saved. But from clicking Save and Display, we can now see exactly what we have just done. If we simply scroll down, it was SLO number 2, vectors and scalars. We mouse over and there we go, there's the text. If we click on it, it'll open up the PowerPoint for us. Select Open or Save just like you would in any other file. I'm just going to hit Cancel. Now the final thing I want to look at today in this video is if we go up to Mechanics and we go to Course Page, this will take you to the entire course page for Year 12 Mechanics. If we scroll down, there's the general forum which can be accessible from all of the Mechanics pages. Here are the schemes, so that's the actual scheme file for linear motion, for forces, etc, etc. Now you notice here the file structure is a lot more clear. Okay, there's do nows, there's PowerPoints. If you want to access, this is simply to take from the site. You can click on these. If say you wanted to see exactly what was in each of those files, or to upload resources the long way, if you come up to Files, say you go up to Motion, say it was do now, say you wanted to download that entire do now file, you click on the do now, then you come down the bottom and you say create a zip archive, and then you can download the entire folder in one go. Say you wanted to upload files into the do nows, you click on the do nows folder and you can simply say upload a file. Okay, you'll notice that at the moment, at the point of making this video, there's not a huge amount of files here. We're still in the point of developing. As the saying goes, many hands make light work, so I encourage you to support this site and develop it and make it better for all physics teachers in New Zealand. Another part of the site which is still in development is the interactive resources, and watch the next video to see that.